Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look again on the gold market, and just today we're a short update because everything mostly stands the same. You can see that yesterday candle brings nothing new to the overall picture that we have. In two words speaking, just to not repeat the same details, we would say that technically gold is forming good stuff for taking the short position. Already it has started, but it's not completed yet, so if you'd like to join this party, you could consider taking the short position on the gold as well. But fundamentally, we're still a bit scared of possible political risks that could happen unexpectedly on the market, and that could change the situation drastically on the market and could lead to big gaps, very strong fast action, especially through the weekend. That's why in the current circumstances, well, we think that it would be better to be insured than just do not have the short position at least through the weekend. So that's just the risks that could cost you significantly greater than you could earn on this trade potentially on the gold market. But within the trading inside the session, so it is relatively safe. On the daily chart, we discussed evening star that has been formed, and by classical shape of this pattern, usually it takes the shape of the ABCD pattern on the intraday charts that point you the target of this setup. This short-term setup probably could last for a few sessions, and the first stage that we discussed yesterday mostly is done. So if you'll take a look at the hourly chart, here you could see the signs of the dynamic pressure, bearish dynamic pressure, because trend stands bullish, but price action is not, and mostly is turning down. Here's again another minor evening star or bearish engulfing, how you bet it, despite how you would like to treat it. Actually, this is mostly the same patterns. And I keep absolutely the same picture that I had drawn recently, yesterday. Indeed, as you can see, after the drop, we suggested deeper retracement because overall momentum was relatively strong. Market has completed it accurately. That was said will be a great chance to go short because it also gives us garbage triple to sell, so this part of the trade is completed, and now market is dropping low. Take a look what we have here. You have minor A, B, C, top, D pattern as well, based only on this pattern. That's for those of you who trade on the 5-minute chart within a few hours. It could be completed. Also take a look, market again challenging the 1830 confidence support. But this time, this support probably will be a bit weaker since already has been tested and pierced significantly. Now it's second test here, the market stands upon it, but I think that more chance that market could pass it down. So target of this setup that we have discussed stands approximately the 1806 support area. So this will be agreement support on the daily chart with this ABCD pattern. That being said, if you have missed chance to go short here, well, you could consider possible taking position based on this pattern. This retracement already has happened. Here is also it's not late to consider possible taking the position. Now, theoretically, it is possible to place stop above this agreement area, because this is ABCD target and 1856 resistance. So above this level, there's the target somewhere in this area. On the 4-hour time frame chart, nothing really interesting. Here, it's probably bearish grabber we could get in a few hours. If we will get it, this will be additional advantage to us. So here is a bit far from the price, although this line stands relatively close. But keep an eye, if you're on the 4-hour time frame chart, you also will get somehow bearish grabber. That will be also good sign for a possible downward continuation. I would suggest that this steep ABCD pattern will be erased, despite that market hits only COP, this recent sell-off, and the pattern on the daily chart suggests this probably could be deeper retracement. That's why it seems that we will not get the OP target nearest time, if of course something extraordinary happens. So some news will be released, something external by its own driving factors, by the gold. Mostly it has currently moderately bearish sentiment because of just deteriorating the factors that previously markets suggest that it should support the market. That mostly relates to the stimulus. And the stimulus had been eliminated mostly as from the Congress, as from the Fed, and that changed the short-term sentiment because recent rally that we see from the 1760 mostly was driven by expectation of the stimulus. Now these stimulus are postponing, and this press on the sentiment because no other bullish signs here appearing right now. And that led market to drop today. Maybe I don't know whether this will hit a target today, but it could complete this area. But again, that's only what about the technicals. Fundamental factors that we see, risks that we see, stands not in favor of taking the short position, at least on the daily chart, and keeping it for the weekend. So that could be really expensive adventure. So think twice before to do this. That's actually what we have on gold market. Let's keep watching. What is our scenario that we have? It's pretty nice and actually clear, very very understandable. It's clear patterns, well recognizable patterns. So let's hope that market hits its destination point today.